Hey, this is Ben back with my cube ranking of Planeswalkers. This is how often the Planeswalkers in my cube are getting drafted. I think I have just like 21 Planeswalkers. So this is the rankings. Uh, First off, Big Jace, no argument there. Nothing really to say here. Big Jace is the best Planeswalker and one of the best cards in the whole cube. So no shame seeing it first. Similarly with Elspeth, Jace, Elspeth, 1-2, and you get them both in the same deck and you go nuts. But I have no argument with either of these two cards. Now is where it starts getting a little interesting. Karn at third. I love Karn a lot, maybe a little more than most people, but I guess not if it's ranked third here. What would I have third if I was ranking this? It's really close. I honestly think these next, 7 Planeswalkers are all pretty interchangeable in my mind, just depending on what I want to do that day. Like if I opened a pack with all 7 of the highlighted cards, I don't know what I would take. It would just depend what direction I wanted to go. Like I could go into Liliana. I could go Liliana and go into heavy black. I could take Koth and just go heavy red. I could go Sorin and I can go into white or black, splash in the other color. Same thing with Ajani. I love Gideon. I love Tamio. So it's really hard. Ranking these Planeswalkers is really tough for me. I love Koth a lot because I love the red deck, so I would probably have Koth a little higher than it is now. But these top 9 Planeswalkers are cards you just windmill slam if you open them pack 1, pick 1. They're all so good. Seeing Tamio at 4, some people don't like Tamio as much as I do, but I think it's a great walker. She protects herself, especially in the blue deck. Often in a deck where you're playing Tamio, you're not going to have to face down a ton of threats, so you can tap down their biggest one and be able to block the rest of them, and you should be okay. But Tamio is awesome. Similarly with Gideon, Gideon comes down +2, and he goes to 8 loyalty on the first turn he's in play, and you don't take any damage that turn. It's so good. Sorin, I feel like Sorin's undervalued by my CubeDraft circle. But Garruk I probably undervalue because I definitely put Garruk behind these other 9, and I guess everyone else does too, which is why it's ranked here. So I don't know how I would rank these. I would do Jace Elspeth 1-2 for sure, and then these next 7 are just, in my opinion, really, really close in value. So it would just depend on what I wanted to draft that day or how my deck was looking, depending on which one I would take. So next 10, and Chandra's last. But let's go up to 11. See Garruk Relentless. I'm surprised to see Garruk so high here. Then we got Baby Jace. Elspeth is a card I just added a couple weeks ago, so she has not been in as many drafts as these other cards, so I think it's a little early to make a judgment. Venser at 14 has been good. These cards right here are the 2 most undervalued ones on the whole 21. Garruk Primal Hunter, yes, it's a heavy green commitment, but it's so good. Being able to plus its ability and make creatures is awesome. Similarly with Ral Zarek, being able to untap something good or to actually ramp with it, or untap like a Mana Vault or a creature that you've attacked with, it's really good. And then being able to just Lightning Bolt something twice. Worst case, assuming it lives, is you just bolt something twice, which is 6 damage, which is pretty sweet. So I would honestly have these cards, if it was me, I would probably have Ral at 10, and then Garruk at 11 before any of these other cards. I probably undervalue Baby Jace because I'm not really a big fan. I think it's in an okay spot here below the Garruks. Yeah, I think below the Garruks is fine. And on par, I think, with the other Jace, the new Jace, Architect of Thought. So Johnny Goldmane. Johnny Color Pride, people rave about this card all the time. I just don't get it. I guess I just haven't got to use it in the right deck, but even when I'm playing white aggro, like I look at my deck and I think, would I really want a Johnny in this deck? And I'm not sold. I'd much rather have 4-drop a Johnny, because making all your creatures bigger, giving them vigilance so they can smash in is sweet. I have not given up on Liliana yet. Black, I only run the 2 Planeswalkers. I have new Liliana from Innistrad, and then Liliana the Dark Realms from the core set. And she's been good. Like, I'd play her more than most, especially with the Urborg support. Makes her second ability really good, because I've seen her in a deck with Urborg several times, and especially can just win the game out of nowhere by pumping your own creature with +X if you have Urborg out, or even just a bunch of swamps. curious to see how new Chandra is going to play out. This is 5-drop Chandra ranked right here. I feel like the problem with 5-drop Chandra, and I think it's going to be the same with 4-drop Chandra, is in my cube and in a lot of cubes, they don't really have a home. I don't support the Wildfire deck. I don't support the big red deck other than Chandra and Inferno Titan and like Zealous Conscripts and Siege Gang. Like, I really just don't have a lot of big red cards. I do have like 4 X spells, but that's not really big red. So I think that's a problem with Chandra. I think she's good, and I think if she were in a different color doing something similar, a similar power level in another color, obviously not the same ability because she has red abilities, but I think she would see more play in any other color except for red. But red is just, in my cube especially, is so aggro-centric, so burn-focused, so aggressive. It's just, she just doesn't see play. So I don't think cutting her is the right answer, because I have seen some sweet, like, Is It builds with her, or just like America Planeswalkers. Those are fun decks which don't happen nearly as often, which is why she's ranked last. So overall, not a whole lot of argument with the 21 that are listed here. The biggest argument I have has got to be with Garrick, 5-drop Garrick and Ral. They should both be higher. I would put one of them in the top 10 and the other at 11, so 10, 11 is where I would rank them. And again, I feel like I'm waffling a lot, but I really don't know how I would rank these. Liliana could be the third best one, but so could Gideon, and I like Tamio a lot, but I would probably, if I had to rank them, I can't do it. I'm not even going to spend 5 minutes here talking about how I'd rank them. I like these bottom 4 a little more than I like the top 3. But again, I'd be happy to open any of them, especially Karn. I draft Karn really high, so yeah, I think that's how I would put them. I think I would put these 4 in the first tier, these 3 in the second tier, but I'd be happy to get any of them in most of the decks I play. So that's a summary of the Planeswalkers and how highly they're drafted in my cube.